The first thing you should know about our ideal school is that everyone is accepted and involved, no matter in the nationality, the race, or the personal problems. We have a motto, which is non est ubi es, sed ubi tutus advenue, which means no matter where you are, the most important thing is where you're gonna go. As I said before, we want everyone to be accepted and involved in our school. To get to this point, we do some extra activities like, for example, sports where you can play football, volleyball, or basketball, art classes where you can paint wherever you want, or music when you can sing or play the piano. Also, because of the diversity that we have, we find it important to promote the different cultures, going to the theater, opera, or museum.
One of the main problems in school is the lack of space for the number of children studying in it. So we decided to make one school adapted to the needs of children, preventing children getting distracted in big classes. Therefore, instead of making a school, we like to call it mini-city. Of course, to promote the cooperative learning in classes, we have decided that children sit at circular tables sharing with other children and avoid another typical problems that are distraction and discrimination. Like all cities, there is a town council, which in this case there will be a secretary, where one person is in charge of the paperwork and the problems that may arise in our school. Next to this, there will be a president of the city, that we call it director. There cannot miss, of course, the hospital of the city where professionals are responsible for any injury and illness in our school. And of course, where they are held, there is food. School menus are given in our restaurant called Coffee and is available to any member of the school. Some of this food are extracted from the garden that the same students have created and planted with help of teachers. But not everything is for consumption. There is also the fun in our city. Therefore, we create an auditorium where students enjoy theater, has spectators and players, and this auditorium can become also in a cinema to educate children with other methodology. And sports, you cannot miss this. We must encourage children to be healthy, and what better way than to have good facilities where children can perform any activity. We cannot forget that all this establishment must keep it clean to maintain health and aging all the time, and for this there will be people specialized for all sectors. Apart from the regular classes, we have also included extracurricular classes to develop their skills in areas such as music, sport where they can play football, basketball. Also, they can opt to carpentry, mechanics, or chemistry.
Our school has two teachers per class. One is the tutor and the other is the helpful teacher. They must be bilingual with a level between B2 and C1. One of their characteristics is the creativity and originality. But not only teachers are involved in the education, also the headmaster does. A very big problem in schools is bullying, so teachers have to give some talks to the pupils to stop it, and to promote a good confidence between all the members of the school. One of teachers' tasks is to develop the critical thinking skills in students, because they must be critical and have their own opinion and the capacity of solving problems. By looking and organizing information, using the analysis, reflection and creativity, debate, commitment and structuring the argument, they will be able to reach the most reasonable and justified answer about the topic by using their knowledge and intelligence. Teachers have to promote the cooperative learning, in which students work in groups, cooperating in a way that they develop different skills and everyone can bring something different to the group and the class. To work that way, they use different complex techniques like TGT, jigsaw, tie, peer tutoring, and group investigation. Pupils are sitting down in group tables and they will be different groups, depending on the activities they are doing, paid groups, sporadic groups, and expert groups. and everybody works the same as the others. Every Friday there will be a tutoring between teachers and students, but there are also some tutoring where parents must assist. They could speak about any problem, question, suggestion they have, and also about what's going good and bad, and what is necessary to change and to improve. In class, everybody uses new technologies, since they are present in our everyday life. With that, students will learn in a different funny way, and they will feel motivated to study and go into class. But they will use also traditional methods like books, notebooks, pencils. There are 6 courses, since the first course to the 6th course. There are 4 classes per course, and in every class there are 15 pupils. Also, all of the classes have different topics like flowers, animals.
We don't want to promote bad forms, bullying, hostility, parsimony, or avarice in our pupils. We want them to be respectful, to cooperate, to have equality, empathy, and motivation.
Our school is going to be focused on traveling, so that every class will be a country and each year the students will rotate. To make this experience more realistic, we will make different special days where children will bring food from their country, or they will talk about their culture, or by the way, they will be able to bring their family to school and then introduce them to us. We think that cooperative learning is very important for children, so we want to have cooperative lessons, partnership lessons, where they will help each other to make their homework, and open days with some sports competitions. Then, to improve this methodology of cooperation, we will also offer like exchange programs for students and special acts for the Peace Day, Poems Day, etc. Now, let's talk about the subjects. As we want a bilingual school, the English lessons must have at least 2 hours per week with a native speaker so that they will have a better level of English. There will be also different subjects in English, like sciences, history, maths, and music, which will be a mixture. Also, the children will be able to choose between 3 different languages to learn. These will be French, German, and Italian, and each year they will need to choose 1 different language. However, this isn't going to end here. They will also learn personal values as taking care of alive beings, such as plants or animals. So, during the year, they will have to grow a plant, and during a term, they will have to take care of an animal. Another thing they will learn is road education, because we think that it is very important for their daily life. And also, they will learn to respect the environment. Our team, as a group, thinks that equality is very important, and we believe in it. So, in our school, we are going to have exams that will allow the students to pass the subject, even if they fail the exam. After this failed exam, they will have the opportunity to do an extra project, which will be evaluated by the teacher, and depending on the mark, they will pass or they will finally fail.